Yo, what is up, everybody? Quick mic check, make sure everything's working. Looks like it is. Looks like the camera's working crystal clear like. Let me get a quick PKHex tutorial. Marley, I believe there should be one on my channel. If not, definitely a video I need to do and redo as well, because it was up on my channel at one point. Let me do a quick double check here. Would have been videos. Would have been like 6 eons ago. So we're looking about 2021. Let's display 50. I'm gonna go back like 3 tiers. Warmer. Right here. Public. Okay, it's still a thing. Create shareable link. Maybe. Save link as. Alrighty, Marley. This one is coming just for you. So this one's more of like a hard, fast one. And I'll also post it in the Discord as well, in general. So that's how to completely generate. This one would be with a modded switch. If you're looking more to just use the trade bots, that one we have a lot more recent video here. That one. I should do an updated for 2024 because I haven't done that in a hot minute. I did one for 2023, how to use the trade bots. At least I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, evidently I did not do an updated video for that. So I'll work on that, Marley. I will get an updated have I really not done one since Legends Arceus? Dang, yeah, I need to redo one. Good call out. I'll make a note of that. I can't see your guys' chats right now, just so you know, but I will get back to reading them here momentarily. You know, I just got one thing done off my list, so naturally I have to add another. How to use Discord bots. All right, back to the chats. I apologize. Okay, we got like several chats. Galactic Cupcake, Whis, Sharklord QB. Welcome. I saw Marley. I saw Starkiller. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Aaron. Welcome, Marcus. Marcus, thanks once again for the shout out for Meltan. I did get my 2 shiny Meltan. So, thanks for that. Also, killer joke, by the way. Lou, hello and welcome. Maybe welcome. I don't know. Wookie Spooky, welcome. 4,700 is a nice, perfect number indeed. It's also one of the streets I grew up in. So that's pretty cool. Aaron Queen should get the next wrench. Maybe. Any sales yet? No, Wookie. Unfortunately, no sales yet. And if you guys are wondering what Wookie is talking about, they're talking about this Swift Energy Toxic Spike, inspired by Brass Coin. It is orange cream flavored, and it is being sold on swift.gg. It has my name on it. It's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it. But today, I'm rocking a monster. So, full disclosure, I'm going to shotgun this puppy, and I might get onto some of my Toxic Spike energy drink because I am dead tired. I want to get to 5,200 encounters today, and it's going to take a minute. So, bottoms up. Promo the drink again. I'm with you, Wiss. Your petition was accepted, but yeah, it is orange cream flavored, or blood orange, depending on how you view that. Bottom line, it tastes like oranges. Name is Toxic Spike. I thought that was pretty cool. This is just a step on the way to see if I can get like an actual sponsorship by like Advanced or G Fuel. G Fuel would be really cool. I've heard their business practices aren't the greatest, and I've been advised to go with Advanced should the opportunity arise, but got to get some experience, got to see if it's going to be worth their time. So doing little things like this here and there are definitely going to be a thing. Some Amazon affiliate marketing type stuff, get some of the promotion of products on the channel just to show that it can be done. And I think it'll put us in a good spot overall. Help move towards actually having an income with doing the whole streaming bit. So that having been said, guys, I know I didn't address everybody's chats, but love the dad jokes in there. Definitely a good start to the stream. And I'll get a video done on PKHex again. So very nice. We will start encountering some Pokemon here. In other news, I've gone full send on some Pokemon Go stuff. We'll be streaming a little bit of that here and there. I did have, as of 11:59 p.m., I had all of my gifts. Like everybody in my friend list, I had gifts sent to them. So that took a lot. There's like 200 of you guys, but everybody had a gift. I'm not able to open everybody's gifts, unfortunately, but we tried to get as many people sent to as possible. And we're going to try to do the same thing today. And I'm just camping out a gym since it's local. And still waiting to start my partnership video with Annie 2. That's going to be exciting. So yeah, if you see me like lean over, it's because I'm messing with a Pokemon Go account on my iPad. Just trying to get some more Pokemon Go gifts to give out. Did you see the gift you sent? You put a Mudkip sticker on it for you? I did not get to your gift, Wookie Spooky. At least I don't think I did. I know I sent you one, but since your name is like really low down on the list as far as alphabetical, I probably exceeded my gift opening before I got to yours. Also, I didn't get in contact with Bearman Pig. We didn't discuss the Minecraft realm, but it is something that I am still considering and looking into. Problem is, I just at this point don't know how active I can be on it, but I do got Minecraft for the Switch, so if I got time anywhere I am, I could hop on it. Also, Umarli, congratulations on starting Minish Cap. It's like probably the best thing you'll ever start. Wookie Spooky, I would love to know your news. Wookie, you don't have to open a gift in order to be able to send a gift. You just have to bypass it. You're emulating so you can't watch and play at the same time. Dang. You got 2 shinies from the same box. That's what's up. That's crazy. Marcus, just so you know, you helped get at least 10 shiny Meltan for people and viewers alike by bringing your wisdom into the chat the other night and letting us know that it was there. Many people in that stream became aware of the event and went and were able to hunt themselves. So you were in the chat the other night and you had mentioned that you'd caught like a shiny Meltan, and we full switched the stream to shiny hunting Meltan like on the spot. So because of that, a few people saw it, and the next day they were able to go and hunt one of those Meltan. So snowball effects. At least I am like 98% certain it was you. You definitely helped start a thing. Nope, nothing I need there. Your friend who is new to Pokemon taught you about a Pokemon game you've never heard of? What was that, Wookie? Was it Pokemon Snap? Because Pokemon Snap's like legit. Oh, camera. There we go. I'm doing good, Umarli. Hopefully you are as well. Also digging the Shrek Frieri. PFP, I just barely noticed that. And I do remember you posting in one of my live streams recently that Shrek Fieri is cursed, and I didn't notice that your PFP was Shrek Fieri. He said he was playing the free Game Boy games on Switch, and he told you about one called Pokemon Trading Card Game, and it's like you go to gyms and battle the trainers with cards. Yeah. Yep, that is a game. The Pokemon TGC video game. Which is super funny that you found that, because like now you know that the Pokemon game for the trading cards that they're coming out with here pretty quick is nothing new. The iterations of it and the concept of it is not new, but like the way it's done is new. And I'm actually excited for that Pokemon card game to come out. And if they do things right, what they're going to do is they're going to combine the online side of things that they've had and mix it with the old school Game Boy game that they had and make one deal. So it used to be that you'd buy Pokemon cards, you got that stupid QR code. What you were supposed to do with that is scan that into your Pokemon Trading Card Online game, and it would give you a pack of cards to open online. It sounds like that's what they're going to do for this game or app, and they're really just making the online thing a whole app, which they should have done like from the get-go. Shiny Kaiju, what's up? Doing well? Hopefully you're doing well as well. Finished putting some mods on L4D2. That's pretty dope. All those switches you see behind me, all 12 of them, I finally have fixed. Tomorrow I will be hooking them up to my computer and actually getting the bots running again, at least ready to run. Then I'll start a giveaway tomorrow, wait 3 days, start another giveaway I think, and then wait 3 more days and start another small giveaway. So I'm gonna start getting some rotations. A while back I asked everybody if they would like me to do something akin to complete Pokedex in shiny form. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through tomorrow and generate a bunch of files, like the entire Pokedex. I'm going to generate in files for pretty much every game I possibly can. Meaning Sword, Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Scarlet and Violet, so on and so forth. And I'm going to generate those files and set the bots to be able to trade out those files if you traded a Pokemon with a specific name, is what I'm going to try to do with 4 of the bots, so that we can get everybody a copy of the Pokemon. And of course, I am going to be facetious and benefit my channel as much as possible. I'm not just going to do the entire Pokedex on one video. I'm going to do it and break it up. Marcus, the Sword and Shield bot may be coming back online. I've been giving it a great deal of thought, and I think I'm going to bring back both the BDSP bot and the Sword Shield bot with different switches, because I've replaced all the batteries and all the switches. I got a few that I'm going to burn into the ground. I've taken two bots out of the arsenal. Well, 3 bots. Actually, so I'm only rocking 12 bots now. I kind of killed one of the bots on accident. Very sad. But, yes, Sword and Shield bot is going to be coming back online. Likely. At least a Sword and Shield giveaway is going to be going on. So I might be returning to doing a giveaway in Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield and BDSP, but I might say just Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, and then run the individual bots. So I gotcha. Yeah, I will probably be bringing the Sword Shield bot back online. I want to try for the BDSP bot if I can keep it up and running. And I might even bring back the Legends Arceus bot. We shall see. I don't have a lot of reason to bring that one back. Is BDSP worth it? If you need to shiny hunt some legendaries there, it is most definitely worth it. If you never played Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, it is definitely worth it. If you want a legit copy of Mew and or Jirachi, it is definitely worth it. So I would say overall, chances are it's going to be worth it to you in some way, shape, or form. Also, what is going on, iTunes? Why is there no music playing? There we go. What about Arceus? Because at the moment, you use your mom's Arceus cartridge. Oh my gosh, Legends Arceus is amazing. My camera is being a bit funky, but it might also be your internet. Are you talking about how my face is kind of sort of washed out right now, but if I go like this, it kind of fixes it for a little bit, but the backdrop is kind of funky? It's kind of fuzzy looking. That's just my face. Boo. Every time I reset my PC, I have to reconfigure that. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear? Is it better now? Is the question. Or are you guys really that lagged behind? Because, like, I increased that, like, 20 seconds ago. There it goes. Gave Shark Lord a jump scare. Yeah, it was just because it was trying to focus on my face from too far away and having a pretty bad time of it. Yeah, my encounters aren't going up very fast, but at the same time, like, I really need them to get to 5,200. I also kind of feel pretty good about today's stream as far as getting a shiny. Like, I feel like today might be the day. Although I said that about last stream too, I think, so we all know what that's worth. In other news, we have had 117 views here on the stream. We got 20 likes out of 30 that we're going for. And there are 12 concurrent viewers and like 5 chatters. Vibes greater than encounters. Really, though, they are. Just wait until our vibes are over 9,000. Ooh, Shark Lord. You'll never guess what I did last night. You would be proud. It's over 9,000. It's over 9,000. DBZ Abridged is the greatest thing ever, just so you guys know. Please tell me you bought a scouter. No, Marley. We don't know what the scouter says about my power level. But it has something to do with this. Yeah, COVID-20, unfortunately, you were a little bit off about the 4,500. I think it's actually a Pokeball Plus. What is it? I actually don't know what a Pokewalker looks like. Yeah, Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Sharklord knows what it means. Have a new version of the Scouter from Frieza since he just landed on your planet and became a new king and your power level broke my Scouter. Yes. That's what's up, Wookie. But yeah, I turned on Pokemon Sleep for the first time in a year last night. Hey, Shiny Kaiju, do you have me friended? Do you have me friended on Pokemon Go? Because if you do, send me a raid invite and I will totally, on stream, do a Guzzlord raid with you. Absolutely you can. Add friend. So my camera's actually good enough to do this now, but that is the code. Not that you guys can use the QR code to send me a friend request because you're watching on your mobile device, but it's there. I am Optimus Prime, and I sent this message so that our pasta will always be remembered. Oh, you're going to go do it now. I bet. Is that the raid or sending me a friend request? Also, I won't officially join the raid unless there are at least 2 other people in the raid. Because, like, I'm good, but I can't win with 2 people. Wookie, I used to have such terrible shiny luck in raids. Like, I did 100 plus raids before I even got one shiny out of a raid. Also, for those, because I don't show this one very often, and I'm going to copy that code. This is my other account. Whoop. Let's fix that light here. Just sent both requests? I bet. 2 people sent me a request. Kaiju fan, Wasim. Love it. Yeah, if you invite both of those, I will totally throw one up on stream. You just have to post in chat that you, sent me the friend request so I can, or not the friend request, but the raid request so I can go and join. Yes, Umarli, I feel like I got a DM with some links. Remind me what they were supposed to be to again. Ah, yes. Yes, I did. Bye. In here, I was hoping he was going to go do some raids now. Umbra, welcome back, Umbra. It's been a while, but no shiny yet. No shiny Poipole. To make it even more confusing, I have a third account that's upside down. Your phone still says it's sending what? Oh, those links? I think I got your friend request the other day, Marcus. Ah, you mean the other one. Snoop Dogg! We are now friends. So how do I spoof? Well, right now I don't spoof because like none of the spoofers are working except for Alt Phone. But in order to get it to work on my device, because I already had it installed on my device, I have to go onto my computer and delete some app data roaming files, and I haven't done it. That video that I posted 3 days ago, it was done before June 7th. It was supposed to be released June 12th, but because the June 7th update broke them for a while, they asked me to wait until 2 days ago to push the video. So That video was done before it broke to begin with. What if shinies don't show in the Pokedex? Then it's a dang good thing I'm paying attention to them prior to them getting to that screen. But they don't show in the Pokedex. They show right here. This is the screen that I'm looking for. So if I ever miss that screen, you'll see me go into the Pokemon inventory and double check from there. Shiny Darkrai does in fact look basically the same as regular Darkrai. It's just got a pink neckerchief on instead of a red one, and it's a little bit more purpley than black. Oh, that one's not private, Wookie. I just barely started doing stuff on this one, really. But yeah, give me a second. I'll get it up for you guys. I'm trying to catch a core fish. Darkrai is your favorite Pokemon? It is pretty cool. It was like one of the first creepy legendaries too. I use an Elgato 4K, but for your purposes, initially you could get away with a $20 Vivitar from Walmart. It would do the same thing for you. Or if you're feeling really fancy, get an Elgato HD60 S Plus, usually about 160 bucks to 100 bucks, and they do pretty good. I stream from my computer. I don't stream from my phone or anything. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Darkrai canonically has long legs. Legendary, mythical, kind of the same thing, but not. A mythical is a legendary, but a legendary is not a mythical. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, we caught the core fish. That is the friend code for the other one. To be fair, though, I have like 6 Pogo accounts. I just barely commandeered my wife's phone for this account. My wife's old phone. She'd been letting my son run around with it and like throw it against the wall, and I turned it on the other day and found out it still worked. So I said, this is mine now for the purposes of Pokemon Go. And I've been using it since. Sent the request. I bet. Wookie, I think for your DS, the best thing that you can do would be to use 2 rubber bands on the L and R buttons to have those perpetually held down, so that all you have to do is press A, B, start, select at the same time. Accepted. You put the most goofiest art in the Discord. I believe it. Under fan art, I'm assuming. Wait, Umbra, are you Besto? I love it. Maybe. Keldeo cannot be shiny hunted anywhere at any time for any reason. Shiny on 4769. Why is my cat meowing outside my door? Does it actually want in here? Guys, my cat might want to come keep me company. Come on. Oh, there you go. There. Oh, come here, fatty. We do a little body shaming here on the channel, but when we do, it's because of this thing. It's this cat. It's this boxed lunch of a pig cat. Its nickname is Boxed Lunch. And I think my son just woke up. My cat looks like a shiny Poipole. The Crimson Ferret just subscribed. Thank you, Crimson Ferret. Also, love the name. Umbra. That's funny. Can I adopt you, Marcus? Unfortunately, I have 2 kids already, and they're already breaking the bank. I don't think I can afford a 3rd. Yeah, my cat balls if you look at her wrong. She's very sensitive. It's probably about the weight, honestly, but you can barely afford 4, Marley. You're doing the right thing. Yeah, basically, and I just barely got a 3-bedroom apartment so that I could have the YouTube studio back. If I have a 3rd kid, I cannot have them all in the same room. That would just be cruel for how small the room is. Like, if it was my old apartment, like, it would be okay, but because the rooms are like 2/3 the size of the rooms at my old apartment, like, it would just be really mean to put 3 kids in there. Like, their beds would fit and that's it. Wookie Spooky, you have 5 kids? You've been busy. You're only like 15-ish. Unless, of course, you mean there's 5 kids in your house, which is a definite... different meaning. Wookiee trying to catch them all. That has so many meanings. COVID, that has so many meanings. Depending on the context. You have 4 siblings. I only have 2 siblings. Oh, also, speaking of affording things and children and whatnot, I got a phone call from my boss today. My call center is opening up 2 assistant manager positions. At least I think he said 2. So if you guys could send out like all the vibes that I am able to get one of those, that would be greatly appreciated. I am one of the longest tenured employees in the call center. In fact, I am the longest employee in the call center. I already am assistant manager or supervisor when members have a problem with the way another employee answered their questions and they need it explained a different way by a supervisor. I am that person. They'll just be like, hey, you want to be a supervisor for 5 minutes while on a phone call? I'm like, sure, I'll be a supervisor. So I kind of already do it sometimes. I am the one that people go to when there's questions that they can't answer. I am one of the go-betweens between my team and IT. I am one of the go-betweens between my team and our online service providers already. So like I'm already kind of doing some of the things. It's just a little bit more I would have to do. And so yeah, I'm really hoping I'm getting it because I want to be bumped up to that salary level 5 from a 3, which is basically the difference between my wife not having to work and having to work. So if she doesn't have to work and can work for fun, if she wants to work to have fun, we'll be a lot happier family. We'll have a little bit of money to throw around. Chances of me being able to do more YouTube, it definitely goes up because she'll be happier, I'll be happier, everybody will be happier. Also, COVID-20, thanks for the 99-cent super chat. It is COVID-20's 5th super chat from what the sign says. Umbra made the brass coin fan art better. Umbra's over there pushing the shiny Poipole my way, if I read the signs correctly. Ooh, we're gonna get this Frigibax here. We're not gonna pass up a Frigibax. Surely good vibes. Fire! What Pokemon do I hate the most? Hey, there's a super chat notification. Before I answer that, Marcus, I want to know what you and the chat think is the Pokemon I hate the most. If you've been around the channel, you might already know. If not, that's okay. Because there are 2 to 3 answers depending on when you got in, what we were talking about, and what we had going on at the time. So all of you are actually pretty right. Wookiee is 100% dead on. Umbra is very close. Marcus, you're also very close. And Umbra again with the Vaporeon, not far off. Vaporeon is my least favorite evolution. Not my worst Pokemon ever, but it's something I don't enjoy. Bruxish, hands down, worst Pokemon they've ever made. I will die on that hill. I also don't like Vanillish, that entire line. I really don't enjoy that. It's warming up to me, ironically enough. But yeah, I do not like that Pokemon. I really do not like the Poplio line, so you're right there. Trubbish and Garbodor, which I ironically enjoy those ones. A lot of people hate Mawile. That's just sad, because Mawile is pretty great. Although, now that you mention it, I do believe that Mawile would be my least favorite Gen 3 Pokemon, I think. It's either that or Sableye. It could be also Nosepass. Basically, if it's found in that stupid cave, I have a chance of not liking it. Also, we've been streaming for 1 hour, and I have an hour from the other day to upgrade. We are at 36 hours. You have the shiny charm. Yeah, I don't know. I just never really liked Sableye, and especially in its newer forms, I really don't like it. I hate its twitchiness. But, no, I say that to Mawile because there's not a Pokemon in Gen 3 I don't like. There's not a Gen 3 Pokemon I don't like, but naturally there does have to be a hierarchy, and if Swampert is anything less than anybody's top 10, they are wrong. And their opinion doesn't matter. No, it's okay. People can hate Swampert. I don't understand how, but they can't hate Swampert. He's your 13? Well, you're wrong. Gotta say it. Gotta defend my boy. Swampert's where it's at. It's just such a solid line, and especially when they added Megas. Like, oh my gosh. Make a Swampert go hard. Sableye is based on an urban legend in your state. What would that urban legend be? You like the Fry's chicken line better? Oh. Your least favorite used to be something on, but don't mind now. Maroctus deserves a mega. I don't know about that, but Cacturn deserves a mega. Like, I don't disagree, but Cacturn is the superior cactus Pokemon. used to be Dredajon. Cacturn deserves a trash can. Why are you hating on Cacturn? Dredagon is a derpy looking dragon though, I'll give it that. Mr. Apples, you have that same Gary. Gary! Going Fallout 3 on us with the Gary Volts. Gary! You have that same hat? Love it. Love the hat, Mr. Apples. Also, oh, computer, why? I love it so much. I have a second one to replace it when this one eventually dies. I finally found it being sold on Amazon, so I jumped on it, but it is sadly slightly different. Do I have merch? No, but I'm supposed to be getting some made. I'm like 6 months behind getting some made, unfortunately, but I've been thinking about doing some patches. I kind of stalled out on the brass coin because I can't find a way to 3D print the coin, and I don't want to do just a puck with my sticker on it because I feel like that would be kind of lame. But that is also an option as well. That will probably be done before I finish my Shiny Dex Spooky. As soon as I get the 5 Shinies on the 3DS that I'm looking for, well, the 5 Pokemon on the 3DS I'm looking for, we're going to be doing some longer playthroughs. I would like to get merchandise, like a t-shirt, an iron-on patch. COVID-20, what should I just do? A steering wheel cover with my face all over it? Maybe. Maybe one of those, like, window visors that you can see out of but people can't see in. Just my face on both sides. You'd rep it for real? Nice. That way I can drive you crazy even when I'm not streaming. The thing of just the icon as a puck, but only make it so one of them is pure bronze. See, that I could do. Like, I can make a cylinder made out of brass and then cut it. I want to have it be like a straight up brass coin though, which I tried to have a 3D printed plastic coin to start with, but the person that did the 3D model did a great job at the 3D model part, but they didn't make it printable. You'd buy both? Nice. The next Pokemon after ZA better be hot and cold. I can bet you $1 it's going to be red and blue themed when you boil it down. Marcus will buy both. I should go into the local embroidery shop tomorrow and get the patches ordered. I really just have completely forgotten to get the patch finished. And really, it's not going to take that much to finish it. Wait, Wookie, you know how to make it printable? Like, so what I mean is, like, I have the file, I can send it to a printer, but when I print it, it looks all funky. It's because it doesn't have, like, enough layers, or it layers down too quickly. So it has, like, really weird ridges. Like, I'm pretty sure I've shown a picture of it before. Is that it? No, that's my logo. OG PFP. Yep, that's what it is. Brass PFP? Yeah, so that's what the patch is going to look like. I need to have somebody fix the lettering and make it more centered, which that's not going to take too much. That's the coin. That's the beautiful, beautiful coin. And that's what it looks like as a 3D model. It looks really sick. I love the back of it. And the back of it printed flawlessly. Browse. Downloads. I feel like there should be one of my downloads. Done. But when it prints, this is how it looks, Wookie. So it's not so much the two halves issue, but that is something they want to try. It's just the way they did the layers. It just layers and looks like it's hardwood or a fingerprint. Like, it just doesn't look right. So that's what we're dealing with here. So if you think that you could make that file not print like that, I would be happy to send you the file. So it's not size and printer settings, because I did take it to a professional 3D printing shop, and they told me that they couldn't make it look any better just because of how it was made. It just doesn't have enough layers and downgrades. Like, they need to extrude it more, is what they said. So it doesn't have enough layers going up, and they tried to make the depth too high, or like not high enough. Umbra, can you ask me a genuine question? Yes. Also, that's not my hand. That isn't me that printed that. That is my buddy, Karu. So that isn't even me in the picture. That's not my keyboard. That's not my computer. I've revealed my hands and keyboard several times on the streams and videos. Yeah, I could send that to you, Wookie. I mean, the worst that can happen is you figure out how to make it work. Purple Cliff wore the May dress. How many subscribers for your canon event to happen? My canon event? Honestly, at this point, I would say you guys get me to 100,000 subscribers, and I would totally wear a maid dress for an entire stream. I would do it. With zero shame, too. I would rock that. Ooh, Marley's over there like, bet. Clip it, clip it. Boys, start making alt accounts. Ironically enough, Marcus, if every single one of my subscribers made 4 alternate accounts and subscribed, I would get the 100,000 really easily. Unfortunately, it would probably destroy the channel at the same time. Somebody send me like a timestamp. What are we at here? I can't tell how long. Do 1 hour, 15 minutes, 0 seconds and send it in Discord or something. We'll know what it means. There we go. I'll clip it. I'll put it in a short. I ain't scared. You guys get me to 100,000, I will do it. Yeah, exactly, Wookie. The YouTube algorithm recommends things based on, are your subscribers actually watching your content? So the more subscribers I get that are alts, the faster the channel will be destroyed, because it'll say, YouTube will be like, hey, even your subscribers aren't wanting to watch this. We're not going to recommend it to anybody else. It's okay in small moderation, Wiss. I mean, you are actually active on the channel on both accounts, so it doesn't matter. Like, yours, I would say, would be helping. In a large part of it, Besto is helping as well, because they're actually getting on, liking the content, chatting a little bit, so on and so forth. But, can you repeat that you'll wear a maid dress at 100K? I'm recording now. Guys, I'm honestly going to put it as a short. You guys just got to remind me. I will clip it and post it to my channel myself. Mainly because I think if I post it as a short on my channel and it goes to the shorts algorithm, I think I'll get a bunch of people subscribing just to see if I'll actually do it. So I think it'll be beneficial. You clipped it. It's in the fan art. Nice, Besto. The only hesitancy I have at all with that maid dress is perhaps maybe a little prideful and a little worrisome at the same time. I don't know if prideful is the right word for it, but you guys know that there's been like 4 or 5 people that have openly hit on me in the stream that we know are male. And we know that I don't swing that way. But I can only imagine what that would do wearing a maid's dress for the whole stream. So It's like, I guess the prideful thing is I know there's going to be a whole crowd of people that's going to attract, and I'm not sure I want that on my channel. But you guys get me to 100K and I'll deal with it. Hey Marley, I'll hit on you right now. I don't swing that way either, but bros can compliment bros. I love it, Umarly. Love it. That's what's up. Get a little bit of a bromance going on. Straight up facts. What type of maid dress will I get? Ooh, that's a great question. I feel like I have an answer to that. And like, I dare say this is gonna be like some psychoanalyzing stuff or something. Oh, is it only gonna save it as a WEBP? Who the heck uses WEBP? Like, honestly. Luckily, I think WebP saves as JPEG, so we'll try that. Okay, we want images. I know there's better examples. Miss Joy? Nurse Joy cosplay? Can we have one with bloodstains? That character on My Hero Academia. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. What's that from? Whoever posted that. Besto. What anime is that from? And what maid dress are you talking about from My Hero? Because I'm not remembering this. Are you talking about the one that Great Brush has to wear? Minetto? Anyways, MHA May dress is not My Hero Academia. It has to have cat ears. Wiss said you can always try to look like that one character on MHA. Oh, Tiger. Oh, those guys. I got you. The Wild Wild Pussycats. Yeah. This is definitely, like, far sidetracking the stream, but that's okay. Hopefully that fits in the frame. Why isn't it fitting in the frame? Does that work? Terrible quality, but like that. Or that. Oh, you guys can't see that. Holy crap, that's way too large. I'd probably go with like one from Black Butler. Oh, come on. There we go. Drag and reduce that. Probably like one of those. Or just because of the lulz. Like, if you know who these characters are, it'll make it so much funnier. Just because these are the shows that got me, like, actually into anime in a large respect. And the irony of it, for me, and we'll have to get back to actually streaming and getting the chats and stuff. Those characters are all almost exclusively gender bender characters. All right, now let's get back to the chat. Yeah, probably Wookiee. She'll be scared for me. How long do I think it'll take for you to get your shiny Latios in Pokemon Sword? Definitely 3,213 encounters. Yeah, that was incredibly bad quality. Yeah, guys gotta just find 4 friends. Everybody find 4 friends and say, hey, go subscribe to this guy. Watch his stuff. He's kind of funny sometimes. Cutoff for tracking sleep is 4 a.m. Bet. The middle one was a men before. I feel like the name was Hideko. Hideyomi? Hideyomi? Hideyoshi. Hideyoshi? Hideyoshi, yep. I love it when I can remember names and stuff. Use a Swampert pajama. No more shopping. Clear myself the history. Save myself the explanation. I have a strict policy of not clearing my internet browser. Anya Bananawa, welcome. No, Shiny Kaiju. You're back because you missed the bus? Oh no! How are you getting to school, Kaiju? At least you get to watch the stream. You missed a lot. Kaiju, bet. You have so many accounts, you will literally make 1,000 just to help. It's 10% battery power left for me. It's 132 for me. Yeah, it's only 130. I have not yet, Wookie. Send me a chat in Discord and I'll get that over to you. At my soonest convenience. Tonight during stream is not that time because I'll have to go find it. It's somewhere in my downloads. It's 3:30 in the morning for you. Haven't slept in like 2 days. I feel like I haven't. It's 8:33 over there in the UK, Shiny Kaiju. Nice. Not UK specifically, though. I want to say you're 6 hours ahead of me. 7. So you got to be somewhere around Poland and south. Couldn't be Spain. Switzerland. Yeah, I want to say Sweden. South Wales, so correct, kinda. South Wales. What the crap is Wales? I know it has something to do with the UK. Oh, okay. I got you. Over by England. But Watashi wa dosei shadesu? I don't know what I just said in Japanese, but I said what I said. I understand I asked a question. Got him. It's like, I understand that Watashi wa is I, and then Desu is present. Oh, why does the word kudasai sound familiar? I think the worst part is I can't Google Translate Romanji. Because it's gonna be like, this isn't Japanese or English. Kudasai. Okay, that's why. I was like, I wanted to say thank you, but that's go, or sorry, apologies, but that's go man. Kudasai, please. Fools! Kudasai. My pants are not on fire. El pantalones en fuego. Nani? The Sec Bull, welcome. You're pretty. I'm pretty. That means something about pants being on fire. I don't know. I skip Spanish for the most part. Yeah, same. But I think it's something about just recognizing a few words here and there that let you know kind of vaguely what's going on. Robert Hill, welcome. You have that Pokemon on a card and Pokemon Go. That's what's up. Shiny Poipole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. Yeah, that's about all I got. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I lose it at 16. Diecisiete, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37. No, 36, 37, 38, 39, 14. No. I forget what 40 is. 40? 40. 40. There we go. Ironic that Spanish and Japanese both do something really weird with 14 and 40. 17 and 70. As opposed to what the numbers actually are. What are the chances of that? Umbra going to sleep. Anyway. 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all I can count to in German. And then there's Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Not gonna lie, it's Brass Coin. He gives off really cool vibes. Right on. Glad to hear it. Brass Coin gives Brass Coin vibes. Definitely. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Honestly, I feel like I can't really say. Like, and it's not because I don't want to. It's because so many great YouTube channels come to my mind that, like, I don't think I can pin down an absolute favorite. But I can give you my top favorite YouTubers. So, for me, we have to break them into categories. Right? I am my own favorite YouTuber? No. For how-tos, guides, and tutorials, Austin John Plays, hands down favorite YouTuber. For Zelda theories, I gotta go with Masked Nintendo Bandit. Because he caught my vibe. Like, I feel like we have a lot in common. Excuse me. But I also respect Zeltic. I like Zeltic's delivery. I like Masked Nintendo Bandit's humor. When we talk about Pokemon channels, for general Pokemon content, M&J TV. For lore and theories, Loxton and Noggin. For fitness, I like Joey Swole and Greg Doucette. And that's something my wife has had on me. For scary games, it's got to be Markiplier. For yeah, that's pretty much it. I would say Game Theory, but MatPat is no longer doing it, so Game Theory is not on my list. But I don't know if I could pick a favorite out of those, because I love Loxton and Noggin stuff, but I haven't watched him in a very long time. Haven't watched Zeltic in a long time. Masked Nintendo Bandit, I haven't watched in a long time. But I like them all. Which you can tell in my channel itself, because I kind of got a little bit of Masked Nintendo Bandit going on the channel. I kind of got a little bit of Austin John Plays. I kind of got a little bit of Loxton and Noggin. A little bit of everything. Blaine's and me are your favorite Pokemon. Fair enough. Gotta go dominate in Pokemon Sleep. Have a good one, Shark Lord. And as far as car stuff, I haven't really watched any car stuff for YouTube. I worked in a car shop for a little while in high school, and can't say that I was a fan. Although I was just doing oil changes, so like, how much of a fan can you really be with oil changes? Do I play Pokemon Go? Okay, get ready for a shot here. I mean, I play a little bit of Pokemon Go. Let's see if I can get that back where it was. Chris Fix has some good how-tos. Not me totally playing Pokemon Go on stream. Actually, the other day we shiny hunted a Meltan on stream. You want to read my shirt? Yeah, how about I just stand up? Standing up, training to beat Goku. Or at least Krillin. Yamcha is the best. I actually have two shirts like this. One's a navy blue and one's this. My cat in the background has me spazzing. Has you spazzing? Yeah, this cat is so annoying. This is my wife's cat. My cat is a black cat that just sits in the background. Can you tell me your friend code? Well, I can do you one better. General. Here are 2 of my friend codes. Your cat is sleeping downstairs with a blanket over it. Well, at least it's warm. Yeah, so much for getting for 5,200 today. We are not going to hit 5,200. Huskies, Marcus. The answer to that question is Huskies. Always Huskies. Yeah, we're going to be doing that a lot here on stream because my allergies just started tweaking. Oh my gosh. Huskies are so high maintenance. But they're beautiful spazoids, and I love it. They really can be a pain. They require lots of energy use. Just a pit bull now. My brother has a pit bull. It's kind of a dumb dog, but not saying yours is, but my brother's dog is stupid. Perks of being an adult, you do what you want, as long as your girlfriend says it's okay anyways. Facts. Bully is a pit bull bulldog mix. Figures. You got the full shiny Meltan line, one in 2022 and one this year. Nice. That's why you weren't very active a couple weeks ago. That makes sense. That's rough. You sent me one. Fair enough. Oh, 2 people did. There's Whis and Poke Tips. Oh my gosh, you guys just remembered me that, wow. Robert, you just reminded me of a YouTuber I saw a few videos for, Poke Tips Mike. That's been a long time I haven't seen videos from him. Whisk getting turbo ignored. I'm doing no such thing, Whis. I accepted your friend request. Said something to the effect of Whis Angelo. Umarli must start their 3-week Minecraft phase. Honestly, though, been there, done that this year. Went through an Animal Crossing one, went through a Minecraft one, went through a Skyrim one, went through a Nintendo Switch repair one. I do not have any Sharkpedo. Again with the Sharkpedos. My brain. Whis, not again. Good, the shark isn't here. Oh, they will return. Like, 4 times out of 5, when Shark says they're leaving, they return later on. You have 3 Gengars? I mean, I can't say that I have any Pokemon I don't want. Like, I tend to keep my Pokemon at the bare minimum. See y'all later. Unavoidable canon event. It's later, Umarli. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah. So I'm trying to create a living dex inside Pokemon Go. So if I don't have a Pokemon that I'm actively trying to evolve, I get rid of it. Like, as soon as I catch the Pokemon, I get rid of it. Unless it's a line that's pertinent to my living dex. And then once Meltan is shiny, it gets a copper nut instead of a normal one for its head. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to stay awake until like 4 in the morning. Because I've owned this gym for 5 hours and 55 minutes. So another 2 hours and 5 minutes. And I get to have 50 coins. So I just gotta stay up long enough to make sure that my Pokemon survive that long. Melmetal is not used for anything but collecting purposes. COVID-20, that is why I do not care and will spoof as much as I want. I hate region-locked Pokemon. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. Like, region-locked Pokemon would be one thing if they made it so that you could trade worldwide without having to be next to somebody. I don't get how anybody's supposed to complete their Pokedex. You've had a Pokemon in a gym for an entire year and no one will knock it out. You send me the address to this gym and as soon as I can spoof, I will knock it out as long as you're not Team Mystic. If you're Team Mystic, my hands are tied. Luckily, my gym people seem to have a understanding. So, I live in an apartment complex, and we seem to make it a point that if a gym is a color, we look to see how long the person has occupied the gym, and if it's less than 7 hours, we won't knock them out. Like, I've seen somebody in this gym on 3 occasions, you know. Yellow, they were in the gym for 5 hours. I waited until they hit 8 hours and knocked them out. Then red was in, or then I was in there. They waited 8 hours, knocked me out. Then it was red, waited 8 hours, knocked red out. And then they waited 8 hours and yellow knocked me out. So we kind of have a good understanding of let them cook for 8 hours. I don't know. I haven't opened your gift yet. You have the research for Shiny Shaman and Celebi. I wish I got the Shiny Shaman research. I unfortunately missed that. I didn't even think that they would be selling it during the Johto event. Or, sorry, the Sinnoh event. I should have. Like, I don't know why I didn't anticipate that, but... Big rip. Yeah, I saw Robert. Username is Poketips. I will get to opening the gift at my nearest convenience. I have a number of people who I am obligated to open gifts from ahead of yours because we've been Pokemon Go friends for like a year and I still haven't opened theirs. I have Pokemon trainers that I'm trying to get ultimate friends with as quickly as possible, so I make sure to open theirs first, and by the time I get down the line, I don't always make it to everybody. Nah, it's not a waste of money. It's the only way you can get it sometimes. I'd say that's a good use of $5. Because I totally sent one for Celebi to my alternate account. You should get multiple accounts in all 3 teams so you can have an account in a gym at all times and spend the coins from each account on passes, and then you can trade as many any shinies to my main. Yeah, absolutely. This one is, I think, Team Yellow. Or is it red? Is this one red? What team am I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's red. I have a yellow. But the yellow one I also use on this device, so can't use them both at the same time very easily. But most of my teams are blue. Two. Whisk. 2. I surely bought the Marshadow research. Yeah, Styac is Mystic. Oh, that was a good back crack. I don't know if you guys heard that. But if you did, it was glorious. Yeah, it was a pretty steep price point at 14 bucks. Good night, Wiz. Thanks for popping in on the stream here. How we doing on that like goal? 27 likes, 423 views, and 12 concurrent viewers. I think we got it in us to hit 30 likes for today's video. I think we can get it done. I believe in us. When do I think I'm going to stream next on Brass Coin Plays? Well, if everything goes according to plan, tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but repairing my switches took longer than I would like. I shouldn't say tomorrow. I should probably shoot for Wednesday on Brass Coin Plays. Tomorrow I do got a number of giveaway videos to make and a lot of files to prepare. And I mean a lot of files. So many files. Wookie, I don't think that you are, just because I don't recall seeing you in there when I was adding them. But that doesn't mean you're not able to be. That just means I forgot to do it. I know that's the first place I made Wissamod. You technically have the full shiny Cyndaquil line in Pokemon Go if you count Hisuian Typhlosion. I mean, it basically counts, doesn't it? It is a shiny Typhlosion. You have a Pokemon that's been in for 128 days. Can you say the Addy for you to knock it out when you get a second? Yeah, as soon as I get my spoofing to work again, I would absolutely go knock that out. Go ahead and send it in Discord if you use that kind of thing. The only way to get it was from raids that were only on during events. Now that you mention it, I think I have a shiny... DM me, Marcus. I think I have a shiny Hisuian Decidueye. I forgot what it's supposed to look like. Let me see. Pokemon Decid. Nope, just a regular one, it looks like. Got it, Marcus. I will see when I can get to spoofing again. It changes to green. What am I going to name the Nagdadel since the name right dono was for Poipole, I think? It will be another dono suggestion. I like keeping the nicknames as dono suggestions. I love how I share a good number of my subscribers with Bald Gamer. I do enjoy watching him from time to time. Unfortunately, I haven't gone into the office to work, you know, in like 4 weeks at this point in time. So I haven't had a half-hour drive to watch Sauce McGavin, and I haven't had an 8-hour shift to sit and watch. Because I've been home, I've been diligently working on my computer when I'm on shift. And I've been playing a little bit of Zelda on the side, and repairing some switches on the other side. So I've been keeping it a little bit busy. Oh yeah, absolutely, COVID. I will be streaming the 13th and 14th. And I will be streaming leading up to the 13th and 14th, I think. Wait, Ronaldo is retiring? He's 39 years old. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, I mean, if playing soccer is anything like being a superhero, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Like, you either die a good player or you live long enough to see yourself become a meme. Or retire a good player. You retire a good player, or you live long enough to see yourself, like, get forcefully retired. Ooh, 1 like away from the like goal of 30 people. We hit the like goal. YouTube hasn't caught up with me yet, apparently, because it says 29 likes. But it is also frozen, so let me just refresh that. Yep, still says 29 for me. You're about to do Nihilego raid. Think you'll get the shiny? Well, COVID-20, shoot me an invite on both of my accounts if you can. I'll try to join. Oh, you were invited, so you can't invite. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, I need to get on some of these Ultra Beast raids before I can't anymore. Ah, now I caught up. 30 likes. 30 likes. And we are still going for a little while yet. So we're going to bump it up to 40 likes. Your friend literally saw you and she turned around and told her parents that he's fine, just need a minute because your idol just lost. Soccer can be pretty cool. It wasn't shining. It's because I wasn't able to join, clearly. Was your crush? Not anymore? Why is this crush past tense? It is. Okay. Your friend roofs for Chile. So, do soccer teams trade players like football teams do in America? Or is it kind of like you live in this country, this is the team you can go for? Yes, I did, COVID-20. You cannot fail a shiny legendary. Oh, gotcha. Best of luck there, Marcus. Hope it goes well for you. Yeah, most girls aren't going to sit through sports if they don't like a guy. If they're not into the sports themselves. I know from experience. If you're not live streaming tonight, you'll message the verdict in Discord. Bet. Be exciting to hear news. Yeah, okay. I don't think I missed out on much there. But it was a rough high school experience for dating anyways. I found wifey coin though, eventually. Oh, Wookie Spooky not Riz full enough. Fun fact. Brass Coin almost didn't get a third date with Wifey Coin. Or was it fourth? I think I almost didn't get a fourth date. Brass lore drop? Yeah. So, me and my wife were both working at Walmart at the time. It was like 2018. Yeah, 2018. And, you know, I saw her. She worked at customer service. I thought she was pretty cute. So, like, I was eyeing her every time she walked back past my electronics department to the break room, all that fun stuff. But because she worked with me, I was deathly afraid of going and asking her out on a date. I was not into asking a coworker out on a date just due to I didn't want to lose my job. I didn't want them to be like, oh, this person's harassing me, you know, blah, 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 when I just asked them out one time, you know? So, like, I was staring far clear from it. So, like, I was eyeing her for a good 6 months. And then finally, one of my electronics associates became, like, a front-end zone manager. So, like, third-level management, whatever. And I just was, like, mentioning to this boss lady, he's like, hey, I really think that customer service associate's really cute. What do you know about her? And, like, she didn't say anything because she was her boss and couldn't. But what she did do is say, hey, you should talk to this kid back in electronics. He thinks you're cute. And so my wife, she sends me a friend request on Facebook, and instead of chatting like a normal person and be like, oh, hey, how are you doing? The first thing that I chatted to her was, is this that really cute customer service associate? Or is this really cute blonde customer service associate up front? So, you know, just doing a little bit of rizzing it up, as the kids would say. But that was for the first date. So, like, you know, I was like, hey, I don't usually use Facebook Messenger that much. Can I get your phone number, ask you out on a date? And she sent it to me, so we set up a date. I took her to a indoor trampoline park. Right? So, really random, off-the-wall first date. Like, who goes jumping at a trampoline park? But we did. Saw that she was pretty fit. You know, got talking about some things. And she noticed that we had some major differences. I won't say what they were, but we had some major differences. And she wasn't going to go out on a second date with me. But because I grew up doing ballroom dance, I was able to ballroom dance. So about 4 days later, while she was still trying to make up her mind if she was going to go out with me again, I sent her a text or, gave her a phone call, whatever. I said, hey, would you like to go ballroom dancing with me at this place? We're going to go do swing and we're going to do cha-cha dancing. So she had never been asked to go dancing before. So she couldn't say no because she's like, oh my gosh, I've never been asked to go dancing before. This is awesome. Yeah, let's do it. And so I took her dancing. And again, she's like, he's really nice, really sweet. Like spending time with him, but we have that major difference that I don't think we're going to get around. So I won't be going on another date. Well, I convinced her to go out on a third date. We played some Harry Potter Seen It, and she's like, yeah, I really like Harry Potter. I want to play that game. So she went out with me a third time, and then she's like, you know what? I can't go out with him again. It's just not going to work. Not going to work at all. Well, each one of these dates, I was picking up on things that she said she liked. She likes Reese's candy, Reese's Pieces, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, favorite candy. She really likes the color red, just stockpiling on all these things that she liked, that she didn't like, and really putting it up in there, paying attention. So, back when I was probably in high school, we had this craft activity in one of my classes that taught us how to make Hershey Kiss roses. So by this time, date number 4 was coming up on Valentine's Day. And she's like, if he asks me to go on a Valentine's Day date, I'm going to say no. I'm not going to go out with him again. We have that difference. We're not going to get around it. It's not going to work. We're not going to string this along. I'm just going to tell him I can't go out with him again. I ended up making like 6 candy or Hershey Kiss roses, and then what we would call 6 Reese's Peanut Butter Cup tulips. Like, I actually hot glued these candies in the shape of flowers, put them in a vase, had my friend do a candygram while she was at work. So like, she was up at the customer service desk on the front end. In walks my friend dressed as a freaking mime, phone in hand, flowers in the other hand, pulls a speaker out of his pocket, puts it down on the desk, and starts singing That's Amore. Or, he was miming it. And the flowers had a note that said, hey, this is Bri, like, this is my name, whatever. Will you go on a date with me for Valentine's Day? Again, she had already made up her mind that she was going to say no. There would be no more dates. She couldn't say no to that. So basically, it was so over the top, she felt bad saying no. And then by the time we were done with that date, she's like, okay, we'll give it a real good shot. We'll give it a chance. If he's not going to push this, I'm not going to push it. Fast forward 6 months, we ended up breaking up over the issue. We were broken up for 3 months, but like, neither one of us said we're done. It was weird. Like, we just stopped talking to each other. We didn't talk to each other for 3 months. I thought we had broken up because she gave me an ultimatum at that point. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to change that. So, yeah, that's where we're at. If you're going to break up with me because I'm not changing that, we're done. And apparently we had never officially said we're done. So, like, in her mind, we were still together that entire time. In my mind, we were broken up. So I went on a few other dates and stuff because I was in college and could. And then 3 months... Here's the kicker, though. Here's the kicker. she really, really loves Fall Out Boy. So, their Fall Out Boy Mania tour, I was going to take her to this Fall Out Boy Mania tour, and we would have been dating like 9 months at the time, and I was going to propose and ask her to marry me. Well, we broke up in August, 3 months before that that concert, so I thought we were broken up. I gave away her ticket. We hadn't talked at all until the day of the concert that we were supposed to leave for the concert. And this whole time, she was waiting for this concert, this drive down, to have this talk and say, hey, I've been thinking some things over. You know, it was my parents' idea for this, not mine. Like, I want to proceed with the relationship. The day of the concert, she texted me and said, hey, are we still going to that concert? What time are you picking me up? And I just dropped it on her. I thought we were broken up. I gave away your ticket. Devastated her. Absolutely devastated. Distraught, crying, dyed hair, all that. Like, she was wrecked. I still feel bad about it to this day. Like, she was screaming at me, crying, all of it. Her friends hated me, still give me crap for it all the time. But I thought we were broken up for 3 months. So I gave her ticket to my friend, and we went down. So again, she didn't really talk to me. I called her, 2 weeks later and said, hey, I really apologize for what happened. I know I can't make it up to you. I just wanted to say I am deeply sorry that this happened, went down this way, and this is where my mind was at. This is what I thought, and I'm sorry that didn't get communicated to you. And we had like a good half-hour talk, and never really talked again after that. But we had passed each other. I was doing Walmart asset protection at the time, so like I couldn't date coworkers, and again, we were broken up, I thought, so I wasn't breaking any rules in my mind, and we just wouldn't speak to each other at work, and it was really, really bad. Well, with Walmart, when you go to make a stop, if you're a male and you stop a female shoplifter, you have to have a female witness. Well, I had to call a female witness, and I did my manager. She had to step out of the office, so she called in the customer service rep, or well, I guess she would have been a CSM at this point, to come be a witness. And that ended up being my wife. So after the paperwork was all said and done, I released the shoplifter. They leave. My wife gets a receipt for me for the stuff that they stole so I could do my paperwork. And we had a talk in the AP office. And she's like, hey, I just wanted to say, again, I'm sorry for, this. I'm sorry for that. I feel like you don't like me. And that's okay. I've come to terms with that. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for saying this. I'm sorry for giving you an ultimatum. And I said we could continue talking. I just want to do it off the clock and all that, and gave her a call and went over to her house, and we hung out, talked some things out, and ended up deciding that we should get back together, or resume the relationship, since we never really went apart. So I was just like, this was December at this time. I'm like, okay, if we are going to get back together, we're going to pick up where we left off. Agreed? And it's like, agreed. Like, okay, just so you know, we left off, I had bought a ring. I still have that ring. If we're going to give this a shot, and you've really changed your mind about this issue, and this is where I was at and ready to go, and you were kind of ready to go there as well, I'm not stepping down from my position to date you. If I step down, I'm proposing. And she's like, all right. So we kind of secretly dated for 3 months, well, 2.5 months, while I waited for a position that I could step down from my job into, which ended up being like a furniture department manager position. And like the week I stepped down, we went on a snowboarding trip, and I proposed to my wife. It was like, I believe it was March 8th. March 8th? I feel like it was March 8th. The dates, like, you would think I'd remember a date like that, but some other stuff happened. My grandma passed away like 2 days after I proposed. So she never really got to meet my grandma at all. Which sucked, but... So, like, I can't remember which date was which. But, my wife's maiden name, to those that know, huge Pokemon fan, obviously, Pokemon channel. And you guys just said, yeah, you guys are soulmates. My wife's maiden name was Ketchum. Let that sink in for a minute. My wife's maiden name was Ketchum. Yeah, I should have taken her last name. That would have been really funny. The hands of fate work in mysterious ways. They do. But one thing that I had made up my mind about way back when, like I was probably 10, was that any girl that I was going to date and propose to was going to be okay with having a Zora's Sapphire or Zora engagement ring themed engagement ring. So my wife has a pretty small silver band that has 3 sapphires in a triangle pattern and 3 diamonds in an alternating triangle pattern, and it looks like the Zora's Sapphire from The Legend of Zelda. She absolutely loves it, by the way. Nailed it to a T. I designed the ring myself, went to a local jewelry shop, had them make it. So it's got diamonds and sapphires in it. It's a silver band. She didn't want gold. She didn't like gold, so that was cool. She didn't like big flashy things, and she really loves that it was custom made. So she's got a Zelda inspired ring, but to push it over the top and really capitalize on the Ketchum thing, I bought off of Amazon a pack of plastic Pokeballs. You know, they had the fast ball, the quick ball, you know, the moon ball, Pokeball, Ultra Ball, Great Ball, Master Ball. I got some foam. I got some, you know, really clean looking stuff. I turned this Master Ball into the ring box. So I put the Zelda inspired ring in a Pokemon ring box for a Master Ball. Went snowboarding, pulled this Pokeball out, and basically said, "I choose you, will you marry me?" Something to that effect. I lost the video I took of doing it, but that was the vibe. And she passed the vibe check, so can't complain. But yeah, that's the very long brass coin proposal dating business, I guess, if you will. What a gangster, for real. It was pretty cool. Hey, Sanis, welcome. Do I have a pick, maybe, of the ring? I thought I had a pick of the ring at some point. Loaded up. Where would that be? Welcome. I feel like I had a picture of it uploaded. Had to have been before June. We're getting close. Found it. Done. Send. Save image. Grab image. Done. And oh gosh dang, come on now. Sorry, I'm still shrinking the image. Oh my gosh, how big did this image load up in? This is crazy. COVID-20 with another 90-cent super chat. Thanks, COVID-20. There we go. That's the ring. Ghastly Anarchy used to hate when people would call me Eddie Spaghetti. They would think it was so funny. Was that your YouTube name before? Because, like, I recognize that YouTube name. Alright, Marcus. We'll catch you in a few. Anyways, I should change the name of this to Ring so that I can just pull this up later, because I pull this image up frequently enough. There we go. Yeah, that's my wife's ring. I mean, of course, that's with the wedding band on it too. Finding a wedding band that fit theme and shape for that ring was no small feat, I'll have you know. When you saw Poipole in the anime, the first thing you thought was, well, would it spin like a Beyblade? It might. It probably could. Let him rip. See what happens. The ring is super fire, Wookie. I agree. Someone else is named Eddie Spaghetti, and it reminded me a bit of your past. Oh, okay. COVID-20 gonna go to sleep in 10 minutes. My watch finally died. $4,900. Yeah, only made 200 encounters in 3 hours. It's kind of sad, but we did have like very long story times. Oh, Biron ate them. Why does that name sound familiar? Is that a Dragon Ball Super reference or something? No, that's Beerus. Just so I don't forget about it, because I think I know where that file is. Wookie. Brass coin. Images. Where's the Cyndaquil? Honestly, I still need to buy a Chikorita and a Cyndaquil plushie. But yeah, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, 6, 7, and 8. Those ones are all silver. Gen 9 will be down there. Got a Fuecoco so far. Got a Snivy for Gen 5 that way. Gen 6, I think I just got a Froakie. Gen 7, I just got a Poplio so far. Chimchar for Gen 4, got all of Gen 3, all of Gen 1, and just a Totodile for Gen 2. So, still a work in progress. Also, we need to take a quick break here for a second. I need to go get a bottle on the warmer before he starts really protesting the lack of a bottle in his life right now. I really should put hold music there for real. My item bag is full. Blasphemy. He is different. Don't be nervous. Be confident. One video I would really like to get recorded tomorrow is Baby Quain selecting his Gen 1 starter. That is a good idea, Wookie. Yeah, ask at towards the end so you can be like, alright, I should go now. Trust me at your own risk. But yeah, as far as dating goes, like, the whole reason why I told you the story in the way that I did was just to show, like, my wife almost and did say no a few different times, and it still worked out. So, like, no means no, but it doesn't mean it's always gonna be no. Does that make sense? No will always mean no, but that doesn't mean their answer is always going to be no. Yeah, it is definitely night here. It's like 3 in the morning, but my watch is powered off, so. I guess the way to say it is no means no, but they can at some point eventually say yes. It's like, no, I don't want to go out with you. Okay. ask again in a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, maybe. I don't know. Just because they say no to going out with you at the present time doesn't mean that they won't change their mind in the future. Then again, I tend to approach life as a phoenix. If we can get any more dramatic than that. I don't believe in the friend zone. I do understand that people can get friend zoned. However, I also am a person that doesn't like anybody enough to tolerate being stuck there. That makes sense. Like, 9 times out of 10, the reason why somebody is stuck in the friend zone is because they're either asking and it's being taken as a joke and they don't stand firm in the asking. They're like, oh yeah, haha, yeah, I was just kidding. You know? And they don't stand strong in that. Whenever, you know, if I felt that I was in the friend zone, and again, I'm not the best at advice for this, but I do have a little bit of experience with it, is I don't want girls as friends. Never wanted girls as friends. I've always been interested in girls. So, like, don't take that the other way, but, like, I've been interested in girls for attraction reasons. I don't want them as friends. I only want one girl, one friend that's a girl, one wife, you know, one girlfriend. I only wanted one. So I don't need anybody in my life that isn't willing to be that one, right? So my tip is approach life the same way. Want one girl. Don't need anyone else in your life that's a girl that's not willing to be that one. Don't be afraid to burn the bridge. Like, most people don't full send, they don't go 100 because they're afraid of losing that connection, so they can't try again later. So they go 70. Like, just enough to be like, hey, let's go out. But then when they get pushed back, I'm like, oh no, we're just friends. Like, yeah, we're just friends, I was just kidding, you know? No. You gotta be willing to burn the relationship and start over from scratch with somebody who's willing to be the one. If they're not willing to go out with you and that's what you want for your future, let the relationship burn up or turn into a glorious thing, you know? You're either going to burn up and turn into a phoenix and rise again, or you're both gonna go out together and it's gonna be great, you know? I think if you approach things with that kind of a mentality, you're going to succeed because they're gonna see you're serious. Got shiny Mari after 15 minutes from a sandwich. That tends to happen in SV. I am short. I'm like 5'6", 5'7" with shoes on. I'm glad it's good advice, Marcus. I say that because in your situation, you could be concerned with some of the same things. But I get along with boys. Girls are crazy. Girls, you know, as far as relationship goes, like, I can talk to girls, I can joke with girls, but I don't have to worry about what they mean when I'm talking to guys. I don't have to worry about how what I'm being said is interpreted, so I like to hang out with guys more than girls. Unless it's my wife, in which case I know she knows how I mean things, and I know she's going to take things how I mean them. So she was the one. And I shot my shot and won. You know? We were willing to part ways or make it work, and we made it work. there's like nothing more agonizing to me than watching somebody be in the friend zone because they're too scared to let the relationship die. Because if they're not feeling the same way about you that you are about them, you're going to slowly die inside, and the relationship will eventually die as well. I'm a couple inches taller than you, Wookie. Well, you are still having a few years left to grow. That ship has sailed for me a long time ago. Also, welcome the Veshest, Remy. From somebody who asked 37 different girls out on dates in high school, someone who got told no one time and ended up going on like 2 dates. Don't be afraid to ask. If you don't ask, the answer is no. I don't know, Barshan, but that's probably not a good thing to try to do. I like hanging out with guys other than one girl just because guys are willing to put our lives on the line for like an hour of fun. Yeah, we tend to do stupid crap. There's a reason why we don't live as long, I think, but it's mostly self-inflicted. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a baby bottle. I won't put you guys on hold. We are gonna get that thing fed. We have a baby coin sighting. Here to say hello. He's a whole month old. And he just wants a bottle. It's kind of sad that I haven't fed him yet. There you go, dude. Have a bottle. Thank you, Marcus. He is pretty cute. He's a little squishy. He's starting to be like more alert when he's up. So like, I don't know how else to describe it than his eyes actually look like they're seeing stuff instead of just like waking up enough to get a bottle and then go back to sleep. It actually feels like he's, you know, taking things in and looking at stuff and be like, hey, I'm starting to recognize that stuff. He's getting some understanding behind the eyes a little bit. Yeah, we kind of like him. Gotta check out the gym. Somebody put a different Pokemon in there. Robert, I am in the USA. It is 3 in the morning for me. Time to start getting him to read a dictionary every day for an hour. Not a bad idea. Make him smirk. Oh, I don't mind. What was retracted? Riz is fine. I do, Robert. I do. As soon as I get around to opening said. Oh. Apparently I need to fix a little monitor we have on my kid's foot. So that's gonna take a hot second. And he's not gonna be happy about it, but we get to do it. You're asking because it's 412 where? Like AM or PM? And I don't do truth or dare. So yeah, we have this really cool Owlet monitor that like keeps track of his breathing and heart rate while he's asleep. My wife just texted me and said it's going off, and it does that when it doesn't got a good connection. So we had to fix him up. AM, so you are Central Time over there in the Kansas and whatnot, in the Tejas. You should get Baby Coin and Eevee onesie since Copper Coin has a Pikachu one. Truth, I don't know if the Pikachu onesie fits Copper Coin anymore. It might though. That was his Halloween costume year 1, I think. When he was 1 year old. Yeah. Iowa. Nice. I'm in the other I-state. One of the other I-states, I should say. Because I think there's 3. 4. I'm in Idaho. Middle of nowhere, Idaho. To be exact. You are moving to Tejas. Nice. Lived in Tejas for a little while. Thoroughly enjoyed. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Which side? Are you moving to West Tejas or East Tejas? Like we're talking Houston area or, yeah, Houston area. Moving to, I lived in Lubbock. I lived in Amarillo. I lived in Sweetwater of all things. I lived in Midland. I lived in Abilene. I loved Abilene. Abilene was dope. And I don't even know why, but Abilene's just pretty. But it's like the furthest east in Texas I've ever lived, so... Alive below you is brain rot. That is indeed unfortunate. Wookie Coppercoin loves baby coin. Doesn't like his attentions being stolen and siphoned away, but he loves his little brother. He loves going up and giving him loves. Give him hugs and kisses. He likes making noise. Can't say that he really has any obsession with cars or dinosaurs. He has some dinosaur toys he likes to play with. He has some cars he likes to play with. He's more fascinated with remotes and lights. Like his first official word, you know, aside from mom and dad, lights. Christmas time. He walks around all day, sees a light on. Lights? All freaking day. I swear he's been in there longer. But maybe not. 5 hours, 13 minutes. You'll stay here because I'm the better streamer? Haha. Idaho can't get hit by hurricanes. If we do, we have huge problems. I got you, Wookie. Well, I'm glad I'm the better streamer. Don't jinx it now. I mean, I would be nothing but impressed if Idaho got hit by a hurricane. Like, I don't even think I could get mad if Idaho got hit by a hurricane. Like, I don't think we're fully aware of just how absurdly difficult that would be for Idaho to have happen. The hurricane came from Texas to Maine. I mean, that's great, but both of those touched the ocean. Idaho is landlocked on all sides. And like, in order for a hurricane to hit us, it would have to bypass the entirety of Oregon and Washington to hit us. Like, I don't think you know or understand the sheer scale of how big that hurricane would have to be in order to make it here and still be to make it here. Unreal Zila, Poipole is not shiny locked on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Oh, bud. You kind of sort of almost finished it. It is as big as 2 of my 3 times your house. Yeah, we are hunting on the 3DS. It is shiny locked on Sword Shield. Oh no, 20,000 is my subscriber count. No, down below, just above the floating shiny Poipole, are my encounters. I'm only at 4,932. Yeah, 49,000, or sorry, 20,000 would be 4 times over odds, 5 times over odds, almost. Yeah, I'm doing 2 resets each time. It's a little bit slower at this point in time because I don't have 2 hands, because Baby Coin is taking up one of them. But I got this black 3DS that you guys can see. This is Ultra Moon. And then I got this red one that's also hunting. So you guys can only see one screen. But we're just hoping that my first Poipole that's shiny will be on the screen that you guys can see, so that you can see both of them as I hunt. But the second one definitely will be visible. It's a hunt that will get progressively harder. Okay, I'm gonna wrap him up and swaddle him after I burp him or something. Look at ragdoll, bud. I stuck it right here, I thought. There it is. You lost like 20 subs? Of course not. Can I burp him by the mic? Need some ASMR baby burps. You and me both, Bobberson. Today I was, well, 2 days ago I was at 20,338. Today I got down to 20,329, and now we're back to 333. We're just doing some baby crunches. We're priming the burp. It's dangerous, IRL. You must be careful. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You need to... Oh, yawn. Well, hi there. I am so excited for Echoes of Wisdom to come out. Do we not have to burp, bud? Surely that's not the case. In a way, all babies kind of look the same for a little bit. Dude, did we not get bubbles or what? Alright, we're just gonna say that's a no on that. Okay. Chair back. You guys are getting a lot of that today. Leafeon, you saw it. Nice. You might go to a wedding soon, but if you do, you might sneak your phone and DS or play games and hunt, since it's going to be a bunch of adults that I don't know. Wise man, wise man. Always sneak the Game Boy. I just had pockets so deep that I could fit like a full, like I'm talking like the original Game Boy. I could fit one of those in my pocket. Nobody would know. Speaking of Pokemon Sleep, we have 20 minutes before the stream ends. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was hilarious. My kid is a professional gas passer. You ran into a couple of your friends that you haven't talked to in months in person. While you were talking, you randomly put an entire water bottle in your pocket. Yep, that's exactly what I mean, Bobberson. You hear that? It's the baby grunt afterwards that does it for me. The Pikachu had to let one out. Fishiness, this is Ultra Moon, yes. It sure is. Ooh, can almost evolve right on. Got an excessive heat warning at 5:30 in the morning. Gross. Good night, everyone from Australia. Hey, Shadow Legion, welcome. You've played some, but not the Ultra ones? Well, it's no secret here on my channel that I don't agree with how they did Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I think they easily should have just did these as a DLC. Literally the only difference is Ultra Wormholes and the extra adventure you get to go on. I think Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is ridiculous. Easily could have been a 30-minute to a 2-hour long DLC add-on. It does make me feel some kind of way, though, knowing that I've streamed so long that Australia is going to bed. You didn't play the originals, so you really like Ultra Moon as it was your first Pokemon game after a long hiatus. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like, they're not bad entries by any means. Your friend is in Australia and his 10 p.m. is normally your 5 a.m. That happens. Still gotta play X and Y and more Gen 5 games as a whole. Always. Always gotta play more Gen 5 games. I absolutely agree. Gen 5 games are where it's at. Okay, we got 14-ish minutes. Can we, in that amount of time, get 52 encounters? I think we might be able to. End on a nice 300. Yep, you sure did, because this is the Slumbering Weld. GPS is no longer cooperating with you. That is a tragedy of the highest order. You have black 1 and you're struggling to get a shiny Tepig even though you've barely hunted. Yeah, 66 resets is kind of nothing. That's not much at all. My Acer monitor just shut off. What the what? The thing is, the potential amount of time it could take makes the hunt intimidating. Oh yeah. Especially it seems how I don't think the odds were improved until Gen 6, right? Are the odds in that game 40-96, or are they still 81-82 or whatever? Okay. Thought as much. Well, maybe try multitasking with the hunt with something else, and yes, the odds weren't improved until like Gen 6. Okay. I mean, I'm rocking 3 Pokemon Go chats, streaming, reading chats, and hunting all at the same time, so there is a certain level of multitask that makes the task less menial. One day I hope to have like 100 people concurrently in the stream viewing. One day. Maybe. Like, I feel like that it'll happen as soon as I can get on a solid stream schedule. No fear, no hesitation. Yeah, I am kind of at a place where like I feel like if I went all in, I would succeed. Like if I just said, okay, this is my day job now, and went for it, I feel like I would succeed. But I need to get to a place where I can struggle for 5 months so I can reach the success. But with a wife and a baby, 2 babies really, like a wife and 2 kids, the idea of just being like, all right, we're going for broke here, is extremely daunting. Wookie, I mean, if you are trying to do a shiny only run, you definitely need a shiny Tepig to continue. Where can you watch the new Pokemon anime series? I feel like it was uploaded to Netflix at one point. But I'd be hard-pressed to believe that Crunchyroll doesn't have it. Like, I would almost bet money that Crunchyroll has access to it. Did Pokemon TV get deactivated? I'm not sure. It was January. I've never played Angry Birds before in my life. Somehow I skipped right over that phase. Trico's shiny is like really cool. In Australia and New Zealand, April is when Pokemon TV got shut down. What the heck is Pokemon TV? Or I guess was. Was it a Pokemon website? Like, was it a... Was it a piracy thing? Oh, gotcha. I'm getting kind of antsy just sitting here. Like, I need to go to bed. I'm that level of tired. Got a shiny Bulbasaur on Leaf Green a couple years back. Nice. They couldn't pay the service anymore, though, since it was a free. And they ran out of money. That checks out. Yeah, I'm going to kneel for the rest of the stream, so you're just gonna see my head. Like, I can't sit anymore. Boberson beat the Elite Four. Of what generation, Boberson? Gen 3, epic. From what people say, Gen 3 had the most well-rounded and difficult Elite Four. You're over there remembering Lord Frieza? To be fair, though, I knew it was a scam before I went for it. Like, it was very obviously a scam. We'll just say I'm kneeling to ask for a shiny Poipole. How about that? Five more resets. We can do it. We didn't make my 5,200, but we're gonna hit 5,000 if we have to go over. I did the push-ups on the floor. I just turned on my second camera. I did them in the air. On the wing of a plane, that one's a good one. Alright, y'all. That was the last encounter for the stream, unfortunately. So we're going to say sign off. And y'all have a great night. Marcus, good luck with your endeavors today. Thanks all for a great stream. And we'll see y'all next time.